celebrating 15 years on YouTube as of today. I need a break. Hi fans of high quality entertainment, I clean up good. So today is my 15th year on YouTube. Today's my anniversary. And about 4 months ago I posted a video where I'm having a giveaway contest for CDs. That has been postponed, but it's still on. So you can still leave comments. And I'll have a link for the video at the end of this video. And yeah, I shot a little video clip of one of the two stacks of CDs I'm giving away. And so in the one stack there's lots of Sparks and Wire and even a brand new vinyl picture disc of Sparks' latest album, A Steady Drip Drip Drip. So check it out. And later this month I will announce the winners, hopefully with a special guest. So I've started my ranking and reviewing of the John Lennon discography, and almost 70% of you wanted me to include the experimental albums with Yoko Ono. I think it was actually 62%. And so far I have listened to and ranked Two Virgins and Life with the Lions. And both of these are on Patreon if you want to listen along with me, as will this one, Wedding Album. I'll be posting that on Patreon, the whole album for you to listen to if you want. But also on Patreon, if you want to give me a gift for my 15 years on YouTube, become a patron today. The last few artists I've listened to on there: Steven Wilson, very first time; Leonard Cohen, Infected Mushroom; Half Man, Half Biscuit, Korn, Big Star, Megadeth, Pulp, Oasis, and Sleep. And Sleep is probably the band I've been most impressed with. They're very Black Sabbath-y. And so I think there's about 60 videos, reaction videos on Patreon. So it would really thrill me to get more Patrons. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I've got my CD player here, just like last time. You don't believe me? It's right there. Well, I've got a CD in here. I think I'd rather listen to Yes's Relayer. Can I do that instead? And I've never heard this at all. I think actually I have online. Just a little bit of, because I know on side one it's John, Yoko, John, Yoko. That's all they say for the whole side of the album. And then I believe side two is a interview. But so far, out of the other two experimental albums, the worst track for me was Radio Play, the final song on Life with the Lions. It almost drove me up a wall and back down. So there it is, Wedding Album. Putting it in my CD player. Unfortunately, I'm going to turn the volume up. Using my old broken headphones that are all taped together, but they're very comfortable and they have good bass. You really need the good bass for this one. And on Patreon, I'll do a individual, I think there's only 2 tracks on this, isn't there? But I'll do a little mini review at the end of each track. And then on YouTube, I'll give you my thoughts on YouTube and I'll rank it. Yeah, side 1, John and Yoko, 22 minutes, 23 seconds. Side 2, Amsterdam, 24 minutes, 52 seconds. I'll show you this booklet while I start this. So I've got my Oh, it's only 47 minutes, 44 seconds. Thank God it wasn't a double. I need a double. Double rum and coke. Oh. 25 minutes of my life is going to be wasted. But I'm doing it for my viewers on YouTube so they get high quality entertainment. Here we go. 1, a 2, a 3.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields their bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh, yeah. Politicians hide themselves away, the only start of the war. Why did they go out to fight? They leave their road to the poor, yeah. Time will tell on their power minds. Oh no, you aren't. I'm Iron Man. As he lost his mind, can he see the receiver? Can he walk at all, or if he moves, will he fall? Is he alive again, as his thoughts were in his head? Will just pass him there, watch him leave him care? It was turned to steel in a great magnetic field when he traveled time for the future of mankind. Nobody wants him, he just stared at the world, whining his vengeance that he soon will unfurl. Now the time is here for man to spend here, vengeance from the great, those people he once saved. Nobody wants him, they just turn their heads. Nobody helps him, now he has his revenge. Heavy beats of lead drills his victims full of dread, running as fast as they can. Iron Man lives again.
This is Casey Kasem, and that was the latest from John and Yoko called Amsterdam, racing up the charts at number 3. Well, I did it. I was just thinking, it took me over 50 years, but I have listened to all 3 of the John and Yoko experimental albums from start to finish. By the way, you might have seen, I'll speed it up on YouTube, but you might have seen I took this poster down, and people have asked me about this. It's, I think it was from like a Mojo magazine special or uncut on the Beatles. And anyway, it comes with 2 sides. This is the other side. The only thing is, it's got tape on it, and I don't want to wreck the... So I don't know, but I'll try and get this side to show in the future. But where were we? I think that Relayer is what. Oh, I'm not reviewing Relayer. Okay. Side 1. If you're on Patreon, maybe you listened along with me. All it was for like over 20 minutes was John and Yoko saying, John, Yoko, John, Yoko, John, Yoko, for over 20 minutes. It got annoying after the first minute or so. And then side 2 was mainly an interview, which was kind of interesting. It was kind of, especially when John mentioned about shooting, right? And to know what would happen about 11 years from then. 16, yeah, about 11 years. But parts of it were interesting, and then of course there were some little annoying parts, and John Lennon singing a little snippet of Goodnight near the end was kind of fun. So it wasn't as bad as side 1, but neither side is very entertaining, I tell you. So for my rating and ranking, and by the way, I'm really looking forward to listening to the next album, Plastic Ono Band. I've heard it's better than these 3 experimental albums. So on my rating, I believe I have Life with the Lines at number 1, and and at 2 I have Two Virgins. So the rating for this one, I gave Two Virgins an E-. I won't give this one an E- because, like I said, the interview part was sort of interesting, some of them. But still, it's hard to dance to. I will give this album a E, a straight E. It's still pretty bad. So in my ratings, the Wedding Album, or Wedding Album, I guess it's called, there's no the. Wedding Album goes into second place so far in my John Lennon ranking and review series, but I have a feeling it is going to slowly slide down the list along with the other 2 shitty albums here. So yeah, that's it. And I know some people have said, why are you wasting your money buying these? And it's kind of for the history of it, right? You're, Beatles fans, even if they don't like certain albums, they might still buy them for the history or the memory of them. So I'm glad I bought them. Not that I'm probably ever going to listen to them again. But it's still kind of cool to have them as part of the John Lennon collection. Because overall, John Lennon wasn't that bad of an artist. And like I have said before, I do enjoy a lot of Yoko Ono's music. Just the 3 experimental albums I could do without. But I have them. So, yeah, that's it. I hope some of you enjoyed listening, and if you were on Patreon, I don't know if anybody sat through the whole, but if you did, you can let me know in the comments section below on Patreon. And I apologize. But I just thought, put it on Patreon to just kind of hopefully prove to people, yeah, I sat through the whole thing and I listened to it. Because, I could have easily cheated and just skipped through it and said, yeah, I listened to this and give it a bad rating, but I like being honest on this channel. I don't know what it is, being honest. So thank you all for putting up with these 3 experimental albums with me. I really appreciate it, and on to some more gooder music in the very near future. Up next, Plastic Ono